guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about how to feel sexy. Now I do a lot of videos on sex and I do a lot of videos on body confidence, body positivity, and this is going to be sort of a melding of both. Melding's a word, right? Well, melding's a word. Anyway, so this is going to be a combination of both of those things. So I've been sitting on this idea for a long time, and the reason I never did it is because I felt like I sort of touched on it, you know, in this video and on that video and in this video and in that video, but I've never actually done a full comprehensive sort of how to feel sexy and how to feel good about yourself kind of video. So one of the big pushes behind me finally sitting down to film this video is that I was in contact with some people over at Additional, which if you guys don't know who, well, Additional is a store in Canada. So they're based in Canada, but they will be in Nordstrom's this fall, so that's exciting. But anyway, it's a Canadian store, so they do have boutiques and stuff, and you can always check it out and order their stuff online. They have you can just check it out, okay? They have some very, very nice things, and I'm super excited it's gonna be Nordstrom's because, you know, then you can actually like go and look at stuff. Cause you know, I'm from Chicago. I've never even been to Canada, even though it's only like 5 hours away, but anyway, I digress. So I was talking to some people at Additional, and they were telling me about the new Ashley Graham lingerie collection that's coming out. Now, if you don't know who Ashley Graham is, she is like a goddess. I saw her in person at the CurvyCon in New York City a couple of weeks ago. I just can't. She's so just everything. She's super sexy, delicious. She like walked in with like a bunch of models and they like did this little impromptu runway thing. Oh, don't get me started. So anyway, Ashley Graham has lingerie collections with Additional. You've probably seen them or heard of them or seen the ads because they are always on point. So Ashley Graham has a new lingerie collection dropping very, very soon, and they gave me the teaser trailer to let you guys check it out and sort of see some of the stuff that they have to offer. The sizes range quite a bit. And I believe like for the panties it goes up to a 3X, and then for the bra, I mean, if you got big boobies, honey, this is for you, okay? Also, if you don't have big boobies like myself, but you do have a big band like myself, it works for you too, so that's nice. But anyway, it also, you know, it's bras, panties, lingerie, all that kind of stuff, and I will show you the trailer.
It's like a chemical reaction when we look into each other's eyes. Yeah. When none of the rules apply, we're a picture of perfection. Yeah. Let's unleash all these feelings we're feeling. Kiss me, baby, 'cause I must be dreaming. Oh, can you feel all this sexual tension?
I am Ashley Graham, and I am size sexy.
But I thought that this would be a great way to sort of discuss how to feel sexy, because when you watch the trailer, you're gonna see that Ashley Graham finds herself to be sexy. And so does the rest of the world, okay? So you can see that she can exude this confidence and this feeling of sexiness, and it's something that I think a lot of us wish we had. And when it comes to those times where you really want to feel sexy and you want to feel desirable and you want to be confident with yourself and your body and everything else, I can say that personally I've definitely reached that point where I can feel that way and I don't have a lot of hang-ups and insecurities, and I can tell you some of the tips that helped me get to that point, because I do get a lot of emails from you guys stating how you feel really insecure, and when you're in a relationship, or whether this is a marriage and something you've been in for a long time, or this is a new relationship and you're thinking of taking it to the next level physically, whatever it may be, you tell me that you have all these hang-ups about your body and about being sexual with another person or even with yourself, if you know what I mean. Step one is to allow yourself to feel sexy. Now, like, oh, well, okay, you're allowed to feel sexy, Sarah. That's not exactly what I mean. Now, we have so many hang-ups. Whether it be about, you know, your body, your weight, your height, the way your arms are too flabby, your skin, your hair, your nails, your eyebrow, whatever it may be, whatever's stopping you from letting yourself feel good about yourself. Do you know what I mean? I've spent a ton of years in I'm gonna say my later teens, my early 20s, feeling like, well, you're too fat, you don't deserve to feel good. Like, you don't deserve to be happy with yourself. Once you lose 50 pounds, okay, then you're allowed to feel a little bit better about yourself. So while we're on these journeys, whether we are moving forward or whether we are stagnant, sitting where we're sitting, okay? Whether you're happy now or you're not, or whatever it may be, you have to allow yourself to feel sexy. You have to say, no matter what you look like, you are allowed to be sexy and you are a sexy person. So allow yourself the ability to accept and believe that you are a sexy person. So that was definitely step one for me. Even though I might not have been at my, my ideal weight, or I wasn't at the perfect pant size, which don't get me started on pant sizes, okay? I did a whole video on that. But even though in my mind I was like, well, you're not exactly where you want to be, I didn't let that hinder me anymore. I didn't say, well, even though you're not exactly where you want to be, now you're not allowed to feel sexy or whatever. So now, no matter what I look like, no matter what weight I am, I always embrace the fact that I am still a woman and I am still sexy, no matter what I look like. And no matter what my brain is trying to tell me about myself, like trying to tell me to be insecure about certain things, like despite any of that, I still allow myself to feel sexy. Now, along with that, I moved recently. This is step 2, okay? Step 2 is move. I'm just kidding. So I moved recently and I changed up everything. If you've been watching my videos for months at least, then you would know that I moved and my whole setup is different here. But one of the things that's also very different is I have a gigantic mirror right over there, which you can't see. I have another huge mirror right over here. I have another huge mirror right in there, and there are mirrors everywhere. So look at yourself in the mirror. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror, and I don't want you to tear yourself down. I want you to look at yourself and I want you to be positive. And I know that can be really hard. I know that if you're overweight, for instance, myself, okay, let's talk about my own body. I know that I can look at myself and be like, wow, well, your boobs are kind of small and they're a little uneven and you got a whole belly. And despite what some of you guys might think, I do have like a whole belly roll going on. Some of you are always like, how do you have such a flat stomach? And I'm like, what you talk about, girlfriend? Like, I wear Spanx, I make sure my pants are high, and I make sure my shirt is long. Like, I know how to, wear my clothes so that they look nice, but underneath it all, I do have a body probably similar to your body. I mean, I have plenty of imperfections, if you even want to call them that. I kind of struggle to call them that, but my body is not perfect. I have cellulite, I got the dimples, I have stretch marks, I have little spots, like I get bumps around my body and I'm like, oh, come on. So I have plenty of things on my body that I could be very self-conscious about, and I make it a habit to look in the mirror and look at my body in its wholly unperfect form, And I look at it and I don't berate myself about it. I don't tear myself down about it. I don't point out every imperfection and make myself feel bad about it or think of ways to change that or what creams to buy or whatever. I don't think of how to change my body when I look at myself naked. I look at it and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I can understand why somebody would be all into this. Somebody would be trying to get all of this on top of them. I understand it. Okay. Like, I let myself be happy. I give myself a pep talk. I say, yeah, girl, you looking good. Look at that lower dip in your back. I understand it. Like, I get it. I understand why you want the goodies. I get it. I see it. I understand. So I look at myself in the mirror, and I started doing this probably a couple of years ago, where I looked at myself in the mirror. Instead of completely bypassing mirrors, especially when I was naked, I made it a point to stop and look at myself and take in my body. And that way, I also like to see when my body's changing. I don't own a scale. I go to the doctor weighs me, and I have a record of my weight and my health and everything else, but I don't own a scale because I think a scale is a really awful thing to keep in your house, especially when you are very body conscious, but in a negative way. So I don't own a scale, but I like to look at my body and see how it's changing, and I don't mind looking at the the stretch marks, and I don't mind looking at the weird tan lines because it's summertime, and this arm really likes the sun more than this arm, and I'll never understand why. But yeah, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and tell yourself nice things, and look in the mirror and don't be afraid to look at your own body. Because if you're afraid to look at your own body, you're never going to be able to accept someone else looking at your body. And that is super detrimental when you're in a sexual relationship with someone. You have to be comfortable with you before you can come even close to being comfortable with someone else and yourself, okay? Someone else and your naked form. And if you're not comfortable in the bedroom, you're not comfortable with your partner, then you're never gonna have a seriously fulfilling sex life. So the next thing that really started to help me was dressing sexy. And now I don't necessarily mean, like, let me put it this way. I can feel sexy wearing a very nice fitted pair of yoga pants and probably a fitted t-shirt. I like fitted clothes though, so that's my style. So I can feel really sexy wearing, you know, yoga pants, and I can feel really sexy wearing my skinny jeans with my university hoodie that might have a stain on it or two. Let's not go there though. But I can feel sexy no matter what I have on. As long as in my mind, I feel like, yeah, girl, you look good. I mean, in the wintertime, I wear Uggs up to my knees because it's Chicago and I'm not trying to lose a limb. I wear my skinny jeans, I wear my university hoodie constantly, and I wear a bun in my head. So to me, like, as a woman, long hair, luscious hair, that's always meant like sex appeal and sexy to me. But as I've grown up, I've realized that being sexy doesn't necessarily have to do exactly with what you have on or what kind of makeup you're wearing or how you have your hair. It has more to do with how you feel about, you know, however you have your hair, or however you have your makeup or your clothing or whatever. So I can feel sexy at this point wearing jeans and a hoodie and a bun and very minimal makeup, and I can still feel sexy. So I don't want to tell you how to dress to feel sexy, but I want to tell you to intentionally wear things that make you feel sexy, whether that be wearing a crop top and you know, some hot shorts or whatever, or that's wearing a hoodie and leggings, whatever it may be, but whatever makes you feel good while you're wearing it, whatever makes you feel good about your body while you're wearing it, those are the types of outfits that you should, you know, aim to wear more often. Now, when it comes to being sexy, like when it's time to get sexy, like in the bedroom kind of sexy, and this does not only mean when you are going to bed with another person, but this is just for life in general, okay? Wear some nice lingerie. Wear some nice bras and panties. I could look like a straight up bum, but underneath it, boo. I will have a black lace bra, I'll have the lacy matching thong, don't get me started. And I will still feel very, very good about myself, even though, you know, on the outside, what you can see, you may not be like, damn, she's hot, but on the inside, what I can see and what a privileged few others get to see, better believe I'm feeling real sexy and I'm looking sexy to match. So bras and panties can really make a difference, okay? I highly suggest that you invest in a nice, pretty bra. Not just a functional bra, but pretty bras. Pretty ones that will actually make you feel sexy, not ones that are super matronly and make you feel like this is just for utility purposes of holding up my breastises. You know what I mean? So Additional has some really, really great bras that are very sexy and also very much, you know, made for what we need them to do. They also have the matching panties, and they also have lingerie, and I'm just so excited because I'm gonna get some of the stuff. So if you guys wanna see a haul video from what I get from the collection, let me know and I'll be sure to post a haul video very soon for you guys. I can't tell you how much a matching bra and panty set can change my whole day, okay? I will walk out of the house, especially when I'm out of town. Don't catch me out of town. Don't catch me out of town. Because when I'm out of town, I'm almost like 99% of the time I'm on business. But I always have matching bra and panty sets. And this is because I'm single, okay? And you never know what's gonna happen. But I'm always way more confident knowing that I'm very put together beneath my outfits. So I think that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful to you in some way. Let me know if you have any other topic ideas that you would like to see me cover. Be sure to check out Additional's website and check out the collection. They really do have some really nice stuff, and if you want to see a haul video, let your girl know and I will be sure to film one. I haven't filmed a haul in so long. I'm kind of in need of it. I haven't done it in so long. So I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.